Welcome back. In this video we will learn about CSS box model. It is a frequently used term in front-end development, which is frequently used while talking about designs and layout. And CSS box model is essentially a box that wraps around HTML content. It consists of margins, borders and paddings and actual element. As you can see, I have already opened an online compiler for explaining the CSS box model and already created a paragraph tag and the style sheet, and this is not required, but the style sheet is referenced with the HTML file. So let's go to our style sheet or CSS and let's give some styling here. First of all, let's understand the border. So border should be 1 pixel solid and red. As you can see, when I give the border as 1 pixel solid red, a border is created around this HTML element, the paragraph element, and you can see there is no extra space between the border and the HTML element, which is our paragraph tag. If I increase the size of border to 2 pixel, so it will increase, but there is no extra space around the our p element. Now let's try to give some extra space between the border and the paragraph tag. So for that we have to use the property called padding, and here the padding should be, let's see, let's give it as 10 pixel. When I give the padding as 10 pixel, you can see a space is created around the HTML content. Our HTML content is this paragraph tag and this is our border, and there is a space between the content and the border. As you can see, 10 pixel space is created from each side, and if we want to give space from only one side, then we can do it like this. From top I want to give the space, but from other side I don't want to give the space, so I will use the property specific properties. So suppose if I want to give space from left, which is also 20 pixels, there is padding left, and 20 pixel. As you can see, padding or the space is created from the left side of the border between the border and the HTML element. So this is the meaning of border and padding. Now let's understand about margin. What is margin? So margin, let's give some margin of 30 pixel, so it will create space outside of the border. As you can see, if I remove it, there is no space outside the border, but once I add it, the space is created. Also let's remove the padding top and let it make it 10 pixel. So this is what is box model. Let me give some background color for understanding. So background color is yellow. So I have added the background color property for this p tag, and you can see the background color is added inside the border of that specific HTML element on which I have added this property. And if we give background color to our code, our body, now you will be able to understand it better. So the content outside the border, our border is in color red, and the content outside the border is the margin, and the content between the border and our HTML tag or our HTML element content is the padding. Let me add one more HTML element so it will help you more. This is paragraph 1, this is paragraph 2. As you can see, we are having a difference here. The padding is 30 pixel, 10 pixel, which is this, and we can also add some classes to make them look different. Class ABC, and use one more class XYZ. Currently they are having same styling. Let's change the styling. I will copy the same styling and use it and do some changes. So dot abc, and if I want for the first one I don't want the padding, then I will remove it and it will be removed. Let me also remove this. As you can see, the padding is removed for the first one, and for second one no properties, no styling is been created. So let's create it for that also. There is the same property, but now let's add some padding around it. Pixel. As you can see, there is a difference between both the element. In the first element there is no padding, but there is a margin and a border, and for the second element there is a padding, which means the space between the content and the border, and there is some outer space which is called as margin. So there is a space of 30 pixels. We can change it also. So let me change it, and now the space will decrease. So this is the meaning of CSS box model. I hope I am able to explain you. Please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.